Here's a pan, there's a pan, everywhere a pan, pan, pan. She is expired, it's fine. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Oh my gosh, you guys, we gotta zoom in. We gotta talk about the eyes today because I am such a huge fan of this eye look. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I feel like my eyes look like little lollipops and I just wanna eat them up. I'm feeling very much like a Willy Wonka character today. I feel like there should have been a bonus character in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory who was just like a really cool girl that had really cool eye makeup and got to eat all of the candy without anything bad happening to her. So yeah, let's get on a rewrite, shall we, writers? Thank you. Oh my goodness, in a goofy mood as usual, but I hope you guys are having a good day today. I hope your day is full of sunshine and laughter and bunny rabbits, even if you don't live in an area where bunny rabbits exist. I hope they just suddenly appear for you. And if you have a rabbit allergy, boy does my heart go out to you because I just love bunny rabbits so much. I think they're so wonderful. I'm very lucky to have a bunny rabbit myself. I know you might be thinking to yourself, ma'am, that's a cat, but simply that's not correct. That is a bunny rabbit and I won't hear anything else about it. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out that I don't have a cat. I have a bunny rabbit and his name is Bert and I love him so much. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in my 6th Project Pan update. Oh my freaking gosh, can you even believe this is my 6th Project Pan update? I cannot believe it is June already, but boy oh boy do I have some exciting updates for you this month. I hit some pans, you guys. That's right, not just pans. Multiple pans have been hit. Pans I've been wanting to hit for a long time have finally been hit, and boy oh boy am I just about ready to pop a bottle of champagne right now. I've also got some new products that I'm rolling into my Project Pan, so it should be a great update. So, if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to hear all of my Project Pan updates, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Alright, let's start with my first Project Pan update. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I gotta cool it, but I can't because I have an incredible update to give you on the by Melolops Radioactive eyeshadow palette. Anything different you're noticing about this palette this month? Could it be this freaking pan? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. I've been wanting to see a pan. I'm so zoomed in right now. I'm sorry, you can't see my face at all. I have been wanting to hit pan on this for so long. I have had this palette for like a full year now. I think I got it in June of last year and I use it all the freaking time. This is like my most used colorful palette, but the pans are so deep I just haven't been able to hit pan on anything, and then it happened today. Literally when I was doing this look. This eye look is the eye look that hit pan on this ultraviolet shade. How cool is that? Not only do you get to see my pan, but you get to see the look that I hit pan on. Oh, I wish I had been recording it when I hit pan. Whenever I start to get close, I'm like, should I just record every time I use it just to see if I can see myself hitting pan? But you know what? One day we'll catch it on camera. It'll be great. This is a hearty pan. I'm so freaking thrilled. I thought I was gonna hit pan on the pink shade too. I'm gonna be honest, I was getting a little aggressive with the brush today. I was really hoping to hit pan on the pink shade too, but that's okay. I bet we'll see the pink shade next month. Oh my gosh, if we could start getting to a place where I have like a new pan in this palette every month, I would scream. I am screaming, but I would scream again because that would just be so cool. But this is my first month that you can see any progress on this palette at all. Look, I'll back up a little bit here so you can see what it looked like last month. This is the palette last month. You can see I had some dents, but there was no pan showing yet, and now this month I have a great little pan in the shade Ultraviolet, and I'm just so excited. Like I said, hoping next month to have hit pan in the shade Atomic as well, that beautiful pink shade, but we'll see. I've been using it a lot, so I'm so excited to update you. Oh, I think I was supposed to count a certain amount of times that I used this palette this month. My goal for last month was to use this palette 7 times, I believe is the number I set for myself, and I used it 10 times, so you know what? That's pretty great. That's really exciting. That's great progress. Obviously, 10 was the magic number because I hit pan on the 10th time, so that's so great. I cannot wait to update you next month. I don't know if I'll set a number for myself next month because I'm kind of just, my goal for next month is to hit pan on that pink shade, so I'm going to try to use that pink shade at least 7 times, and we'll see if that helps out. But I can't wait to update you on my progress on this palette next month. Alrighty, and the next product I have to update you on is my NYX Conceal Correct Contour Palette. Yet another another very productive month on my NYX Conceal Correct Contour palette. As you can see, she's got some wear on her. Oh my gosh, I was just watching my first Project Pan video ever yesterday. I was going back and looking at some old videos, and I saw what this palette looked like in that video, and that was just so cool to see how much progress I've made in the last 6 months of using this. I hadn't even hit pan on this shade when I started those videos, or this shade, or this shade. I had only hit pan on like this shade and maybe that shade, so really cool to see the progress from the beginning. But here is what the palette looked like last month, and here's what it looks like this month. Pretty good amount of progress. I feel like I made some really good progress on this peachy shade. We're getting to a place where you almost can't even see it on the sides at all, so that's really cool. I feel like I might finish that peachy shade next month, which is like, oh no, because then I'm not gonna have a peachy shade at all. I have this weird thing with this palette where I'm like determined to finish every single shade. I don't think that's weird. This is a Project Pan. That's literally what it is. But I might have to buy another one before I fully finish the palette, because I've become so fond of this peachy shade that I don't like doing my concealer without it, you know? It's a good corrector shade. I don't have a ton of blue under my eyes, but I have mentioned before that since I have such cool undertones, this peachy shade is kind of just like an under eye concealer for me, and I really, really like the shade. I like the yellow shade too, the brightener shade, but I like to use them together. So who knows, I might need to buy a new palette before my next update, but let's give you one more zoom in on this palette to see her progress so far. Ugh, I love it. She's so beautiful. And you guys had so many good recommendations for what to do with this palette afterwards. I believe it was Victoria who left the awesome comment giving me so many different ideas. I believe she gave a seed starter as an idea, which I thought was so cool. Holding jewelry was another idea that she had. Somebody said something about a Christmas ornament, like using it as a Christmas ornament and putting pictures in it. Was that an idea? I think that's an idea I was remembering. But if anyone else has any more ideas of what I can do with this palette when I finish it, I definitely want to repurpose it because I think it's really cute and I like the little compartments. But I cannot wait to update you on my NYX Conceal Correct Contour palette next month. Alright, so the next product I have to update you on is my Milk Flex Stick Foundation. I don't think I've made a ton of progress on this month. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Let me roll it up here so you can see where I'm really at. So you can see we're definitely getting towards the bottom here. I mean, there's not a lot left, although one of you pointed out in the comments to me that even when I get to the bottom, I can probably still scoop even more out from like the middle since it's like a twist up type of thing. So that was very exciting. We'd love to get more use out of our products. So yeah, I probably still got a good amount to go on this. I didn't use this as much this month as I did last month because I also brought the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream into my Project Pan, and this has SPF in it, so I really like that about it. So I've kind of been switching them off, although today I used them together, and I'm sorry, can we get into this luminous complexion? Like, I really, really like these two together. This one is kind of hard to track how far I've gone because you can't see through it at all, but this one I've been using a lot too, and I can tell it's a lot lighter than when I got it, so I might start weighing things. I have a friend on Instagram, Cougar Lips on Instagram. If you guys don't follow Cougar Lips, you should definitely follow them. They're very, very talented, but they weigh their products every month, like on a little food scale, and that's how they can tell how they've used it. So let me know if any of you guys do that. I feel like that's such a good idea, and I have a really cheap food scale. I don't know if it would even pick up some of these products, but I don't know, maybe I'll invest in a little scale so I can measure my liquid products better, because I don't really know how to measure this. I can't even really see through it in the sun or anything, but I have been using both of these a lot and together, and I really like them a lot, and I'm hoping that next month we'll be even further down on this Milk Flex foundation stick because I have still been using it a lot and I do still really love it. I do still really want to give it a kiss, but I won't. It'll mess up my lipstick and we simply can't have that. It also has a nice cap on it. Feels very secure. Ready for this? You ready for this noise? Ooh, that's a good click. Okay, I can't wait to update you next month on my Milk Flex foundation stick. Oh my goodness, I have another exciting update. I'm so excited for this one. You guys, you remember this? You remember my Midas Dawn face palette? You remember the contour shade that I've been trying to hit pan on for a very long time? Well, I hit pan on it. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Let's get a zoom. Let's get a good zoom on this as I need you guys to see the bars. Look at it, it's finally here. This one's been driving me nuts for months because every month I'm like, I'm definitely gonna hit pan next month, you guys. I'm definitely gonna hit pan next month. And then I never do because the pan is apparently a lot deeper than I thought it was. I hit pan on this highlight so long ago. Granted, it's not really fair to compare them because the highlight is like a putty texture, whereas the contour is like a powder texture, you know? So obviously powders take a little longer to hit the pan because they're less flexible and blah, 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 blah. You guys know the deal. But I finally hit pan on this a couple of days ago, and I'm just so excited because I love this contour shade. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day. So it's really cool to have finally hit pan on it. I'm so excited about that. I'm not panning this whole palette right now. I was just focusing on these two shades because I definitely don't wear the bronzer and blush quite as much. So I'm really excited that I've officially hit pan on both of the shades I'm trying to hit pan on, and I can't wait. Now that I've hit pan, you know the progress is going to be quicker going, and next month you're going to see even more of the bottom, so I can't wait to show you that next month. The highlight, I also made a ton of progress on this month. Let's do a comparison of this month to last month. So this is the Dawn face palette last month, and this is the Dawn face palette this month. You can tell I didn't even realize I made a good amount of progress on that highlight. Good for me. A little pat on the back right there. That's good stuff. And obviously the contour shade, I hit pan. We didn't have pan last month, and now we have pan. So this is all very exciting. I'm overwhelmed. I'm getting hot with how excited I'm getting, but really excited to continue to make progress on this palette and hopefully see even more pan next month. Oh my gosh, this truly is the world's most exciting Project Pan update. You guys, I freaking finished my Covergirl Trublend blush. Look at this. Do you see any blush in here? No, there's no blush to be found because I finished it. Yay, she's dead. She's dead. Yay. No, we're not celebrating her death. She's not dead. She's just getting recycled, and she can have a wonderful new life with somebody else. I got very sick of this blush towards the end, you guys, and if you've been following my Project Pan updates, then you definitely probably sensed that from me by me saying how sick I was of this blush all the time, just because when I first got this blush, it had a really beautiful swirl of pink and peach and mauve in it that looked so pretty on the cheeks, but the more I used it and the more I got further down, I was kind of left with only mauve, which kind of almost pulled kind of weirdly like a contour on my face. It just wasn't a pretty color at the end, and I was determined to use it. A couple of you guys told me, just throw it away if you don't like it, and the Virgo in me could simply not allow that to happen. I had to finish it, and I'm really happy now that I did finish it. I'm not gonna lie to you, there were a few days where I just sat there and spun my brush into it 1,000 times to try to get as much of the product out as I could, but I feel no remorse for that because I have finished this, and I'm so excited to get rid of it. I would say I'm excited to buy a new blush now, but I didn't wait to finish this to buy a new blush. Like I said I would, I've already bought a ton of new blushes, so whatever. But I am introducing a new product into my Project Pan since I finished this one. Let me zoom you out before I do it. We're a little too up close and personal here. I am introducing the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. Now, if you saw my very first Project Pan video, my Project Pan intro, when I was deciding what blushes to bring into my project, I was between these two blushes, and I ended up going with the Covergirl one because I thought I would use it more. But I do already have a good start on this Milani Luminoso blush. There's no pan or anything, but if you look at it from the side, the dome is pretty much flat, whereas when you first get a Milani baked blush, anyone who has one, you probably know it's like very domed in coming out, so I'm already pretty flat on it, and I really love this blush. I hadn't used it in a long time, but I wore it in a Shop My Stash video last month, and I was like blown away by how beautiful and glowy my cheeks looked, and since this has kind of like a peachy goldiness to it, I feel like it could be really pretty for summer, because there are definitely some days in the summertime where I don't feel like doing blush and highlight, but I do still want a little bit of a glow, so I feel like this could be a good 2-in-1 for me since it's so glowy. So yeah, everybody give a big hearty welcome to the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso to my Project Pan. I cannot wait to update you on her next month. Welcome, I'm so happy to have you. Alright, now it's time for my cream blush update, and my cream blush in my Project Pan is my Honest Beauty cream blush in the shade Coral Peach. This is a beautiful blush. I love it so much. I didn't make a ton of progress on it last month. I think I was just so focused on getting rid of my CoverGirl blush. Also, as I alluded to earlier, I have bought quite a few blushes, so yeah, I've definitely been playing the field with my blushes over the last month, but I'm gonna try to get back to this blush because she is a cream blush that is pushing her expiration date. Honestly, yeah, she is expired. It's fine. It's not breaking me out at all, but I do want to get some more use out of this blush. It's really pretty. I love the color so much. It's like this beautiful peachy coral color. It's literally called Coral Peach. Very aptly named, Honest Beauty, but I do really love her a lot. I just gotta remember to use her more. You know, I'm gonna put her front and center on my desk so I remember to use her more, but here's what she looked like last month. Here's what she looks like this month. pretty much the same, not a whole lot of progress to show here, but I am going to put some more focus on using this next month. Maybe I'll give myself a goal amount of times. I want to use this at least 5 times. That doesn't sound like a lot, but like I said, I'm playing the field with blush right now, so give me a little grace here, but I'm going to try to use her at least 5 times. So can't wait to update you on my Honest Beauty blush next month. Oh my goodness, and the last product I have to update you on this month is my Pat McGrath Lust Gloss in the shade Divine Rose. So I was hoping to finish this product this month, but I did say last month that I've been using this less now that we're getting into warmer weather months, because this is a very mauve-y, purpley lip gloss, which I tend to gravitate more towards the winter months. I don't know why, I don't know what that is. It just like hasn't been matching my looks as much, although I did wear it today, but then I covered it with another product because it wasn't showing up well on camera. But I am trying to use this more. I do love this formula so much, and I'm getting so close. Let me zoom you in so you can see. I mean, you can fully see the sides here. Like, I'm basically just scraping the bottom here. I have the teeniest tiny bit left. Let's see what it looked like last month. If I have a picture, this is what it looked like last month, and now this is it this month. So you know what? Progress has definitely been made. You cannot argue that progress has not been made, because it has. But next month I'm going to fully finish this, so can't wait to update you on that. Oh, and then last month I finished my Tower 28 XOXO lip gloss, and I forgot to introduce a new gloss. So we're bringing a new lip gloss into my project pan. We're rolling it on in here, and I want to roll in my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sorbet. I got this last summer and I wore this all the time, probably every other day. I love this gloss so much. It's such a good summer shade. Let me do a little swatchy swatch for you so you can see it. I mean, how freaking pretty is this? I've never finished a NYX Butter Gloss before, and I have 4, and I'm actively thinking about buying more, so I thought it could be a good time to try to finish up a NYX Butter Gloss, or at least try to put some more focus on it, you know, try to get some more use out of it. So I picked the shade that I use the most. I was a little worried for a second that you can't see through these, but I can see a little bit. Like, I can definitely see little cracks in here, so hopefully I'll be able to track my progress here. If you guys have any tips for panning a NYX Butter Gloss, please let me know how you track or anything. I mean, I'll definitely, hopefully it'll start to lower a little bit. I don't know, but I really want to get some use out of this, and I'm gonna give myself a goal to use this at least 7 times before next month. So yeah, I can't wait to update you on my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sorbet. Ah, she's so pretty. All right, you guys, and with that, we have reached the end of my 6th project pan update. So many good updates this month. I mean, the pans, so many good pans. Oh my gosh, I actually hit pan on an eyeshadow that's not even in my project pan, that I didn't include in here because I'm not bringing it into because it's just a white eyeshadow. But I was just like queen of panning this month, you know? I was just, here's a pan, there's a pan, everywhere a pan. I'm just out here panning everything, and it feels so good. You would think that having hit pan on things like multiple times before, it would like not be as exciting as you keep doing it, but it somehow gets more exciting every single time, especially with eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, hitting pan on an eyeshadow is such a freaking rush. I feel like I just jumped off the side of a cliff. You know, people that get like a high from like jumping out of planes or jumping off of cliffs, I get that from eyeshadow. So that's really great. But thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to know what you're panning this month. Let me know what's in your project pan. I'm so curious. Oh my gosh, I always want to know what everybody else is panning and what they hit pan on, so please let me know. If you would like to check out any of my other project pan updates, if you're a little behind, that's okay. I'll link the playlist for you down below. I'll also have all of the products in my project pan in my description box in case you were curious about any of them. And also in my description box, I will have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources, resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the LGBTQ community. So I have a whole little social justice corner down there, and I would love it if you could check out some of those links. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm so excited for the next update. I can't wait for update number 7, lucky number 7. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.